Hold on. Let's see. I'll move it over here. I don't have my phone thing with me. I'm gonna try to clean up my purse. Because I got all kind of stuff in my purse, y'all. Like, oh, good morning. Good morning. My lips are so chapped. Hold on. Good morning to you. The day is beginning. There's so much to do. Let's see. Y'all, I'm digging out my purse. Let y'all see. I got my coffee. And I spilled a drink. Not that kind of drink. I don't know how it happened, but it was just, the cup was in my lap. I think I fell asleep, and the cup just spilled all in the floor. My bag is sticky. You see it? I gotta clean my bag. I just got so much junk in my bag. Hey, Tom. Good morning. We're gonna have coffee this morning, y'all. I'm gonna get on the road. I was supposed to be going to my grandmother's grave today. I'm just overstimulated. I need to get home. So, let me tell y'all. And my little brother is little brothering. Do you hear me? So, I'm hoping he gets up on time, but nothing with him happens on time. I don't know. I don't even know how this man still have a job. Maybe get to work on time. That's it. But I ain't gonna talk about nobody that ain't here to flip mode. I love it. What is that? That sweet potato pie. I saw you left that comment. Oh my gosh, there's a sweet potato pie. Thank you. Oh, it's a pumpkin pie. Oh, extra gross. Thank you. Y'all, this is my shaper. This is my travel shaper. I lost, I'm hoping I left it at home because my bag, I had like this bag with my soap and the stuff that I clean my face with. But I should have known I wasn't going to be wearing makeup while I was here, but I know it's time to go home though. Because if I only pack for like a turnaround trip, you know what I mean? But y'all know I be just throwing clothes. When I do go somewhere, I always overpack anyway, but I didn't overpack for, well, really, no. Okay, it's just so much junk in my purse. And it's time to get on the road. And I know one person that haven't pitched in on gas. I know one person. It be like, like you just be having all these random receipts and stuff. I'm glad my older sister did not baby me because I would be thinking like, Miss Red Loss, you so funny. Yeah, and okay, so when I say makeup, I'm gonna show you exactly what it is. Not like y'all know, probably, but it's the skin tint. It's right here, so it like smooths out. That's all it is. But no, I brought it, but so it's not the makeup that's missing. It's the makeup remover. But the stuff I clean my face with, that's what I can't find, and I'm hoping that's at home. So I haven't seen it since I've been here. what? Oh man, I never turned in the hotel key from. So I didn't have. Oh, we get a different access code. Oh my gosh. Hold on. I wonder if you get a different access code for every. I'm gonna see. Hey Zulay, how you doing? We all need makeup. We don't have to. Hey, Alexa said why? Why what? Why what? I'm just trying to get some of this junk out of my bag. I still have pretzels from the plane. Don't go anywhere. Yeah. So you know when you get to that, all these little pieces of paper. I got a fork in my purse. I do have these. I don't know how these got in the purse and out the. Oh, these are in my makeup bag. And here are my life-saving Tums that I bought the other day. Those go in my bag. Okay. I'm looking to see if I have my coffee time earrings. Oh my gosh, I was waiting to see if who I would be coming in here. Here my coffee earrings. Shout out to Polly. Polly sent me a very cute message yesterday. It was so needed. It was. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I needed yesterday. Okay, so time, that's the thing. What has been happening is, I don't know, like, if you have been married to a woman or, you know, just traveling with a woman, or maybe it's just me, but I accumulate, when I'm traveling, like, you know, like when you're eating in the car and, like, you eating on the go, it seems like I just accumulate so much stuff in my purse when I'm traveling. And that's why I was just like, no. And I'm telling you, like, look, all these receipts, I just been throwing them in my bag. I really should save this one, but it's no way to write this one off. I probably could. I don't think it's the way to write that one off. Yes, I even have, like, my iron stand in my purse. I didn't even know that was in there. I got a little bit of a headache. Hey, Dylan, do you want to marry me? Come on, then, y'all. But do y'all recall me talking about how I wanted to, baby, let me tell you, that sun is popping over here. How I wanted to have me a mock wedding. I was gonna, oh, y'all, they got eat soccer. I wanted to have a mock wedding because I wanted my dad to walk me down the aisle before he left here. I guess I can't have that mock wedding now. I ain't even gonna have no wedding now. I only wanted a wedding so my daddy can walk me down the aisle. Cause that was something that I was like, my daddy had, you know, everybody had their flaws, you know, but he was still my damn daddy. So, he was and still an amazing father. And I was like, man, you know, like, I'm his only girl, and he's never been able to walk me down the aisle. So I really had been planning, like, a wedding. Like, I just ain't had no husband, but I was just gonna get one, like, you know, a little stand-in person. For real, I was gonna have a whole wedding. Send out invites and all that. Would that be weird? Nobody would have known that it was mock other than the mock people. Hey Dylan, hey Nola, good morning. It is, what's the temperature right now? Where I am. Okay, so this is back at home, 32. But where I am right now, 26. Why did it look like dots was on my phone? It's not even dirty. Oh, okay, yeah, it's just like 26 degrees. Yes, Alicia. You would have came to my mom wedding, yeah. All right, we can get back home. Hold on, let me move this. Well, I'm saying like it's stuff everywhere. I just had to clean up. Hey Walter, how you doing? Didn't say yeah, 67. Yeah. Hey Lydia, good morning. Nola. Okay, Zule. You avoid your bag. Yo, yeah. You talking about really? There it is. It was in my purse and I put it right back in there because I'm going to put it in my car, in my glove box, just in case. I would love you for the movies. Ain't nothing like going to a movie theater with a woman that is good as in her bed. Right, right, right. I have a funny story to tell y'all. Hold on. Okay, let me put all my stuff back in my purse. It really wasn't that junky. It just was so much stuff in there. I think it's just because I tried to cram too much stuff in there. See, it won't close. This doesn't belong in there, honestly. Because then as soon as I lose something, then I'll be crying. And I'll be like, well, I knew it was in my purse. You know what I mean? All right, let's drink this daggone coffee. Some of them scream. I know I lost my light when I put my phone right there. That's okay. Some of them scam popping on yours naturally. Well, some of if you're looking like a large peppermint, a pepperoni pizza, and they really need. Oh, Flip, you are hilarious. Antoinette, good morning. Getting our house back together, baby. I'm so glad I don't have that problem. I'm not gonna have it for Christmas either. I'm gonna be a drifter for Christmas. Unless somebody else decided to go to the upper room around the holidays. Like, Don Dada, hello. Yeah, you know what? You say, hope all is well with me and my family. Hey, thumbs up the video, y'all. All right. So, I did want to talk about this Princess and Ray J debacle. Because I want to get back on my regular schedule program. I don't want to keep talking about what I'm going through and all of that. But I want to say this. Remember, I was supposed to just been doing basically like a burn and turn, coming to Rocky Mount and turning around and going back home after my dad's service yesterday. I'm gonna tell y'all. Remember when I came on here yesterday and I said, my bad, I was wrong for feeling like I was wrong for feeling like I didn't want to be here. You know what I mean? Um, yeah, because I was like, well, and then feeling like, oh well, I don't want my dad to go back there. This. And then I said, you know what? It made me understand how selfish I was being after, so many of my family members said that they appreciated us bringing my daddy back home. So just in case y'all didn't know, home for my dad is Nashville, North Carolina. And yes, there is a Nashville, North Carolina. People are always saying Nashville, Tennessee. No, I said North Carolina. I didn't make a mistake. No, not Asheville, Nashville. So, anywho, um, but I'm so glad where we went yesterday was like Rocky Mount, Nashville, and I had to be going too far. But so we had to repass everything. I needed that. Oh my gosh, I needed that. I hardly even had time to be sad about the day. I'm gonna tell y'all a secret. Baby, I know my daddy was giggling yesterday. But y'all know what my auntie said? Well, first of all, I found out that there was two women came to the funeral that used to date my daddy. Yes. Of course, it was a long time ago, but I was like, well. So, Kiki, and so we were saying something about daddy being the latest man or something. And I ain't gonna call the auntie name out. But one of my aunts said, girl, your daddy really could pick on like his women. And so she said, girl, one time he came home, he was dating a midget. And I said it that way because that's how she said it, okay? So there was so I'm not going to be using the M word, but I'm going to say little person to finish telling the story, okay? When I tell you, my antennas, I said, you said what? And she was like, yeah. And so then she said, Clip. So that's my uncle. Um, so it's Clifton. So she said, Clip, you remember Meg brought home that little person? And they was dating. Oh, my goodness. My God, today. It was just like the funniest thing when they was explaining the story. and, and everybody in security, he's like, oh my gosh, I wish Matt was here. I wish Mr. Matt was here so I can just ask him. He got to tell me the details of this story. Because even my brother was like, oh my goodness. Really, Daddy? And it was just like, and not clowning, it was just a story we never known about. Yes. And then I never knew about this one story about this one girl he dated. And I guess like everybody in the family had been dating her. Everybody in the family had been dating her. And they had some drama or something other, and Dad had been out drinking. At this time, he was dating her or whatever. And I'm gonna call her name was Emma. And they used to pick at Daddy for still talking to her because I guess she had been ran. She was community P. I mean, well, not community P, community P. And but anyway, so they got into this big old argument, and they was saying that Daddy had got drunk or whatever, and kept telling her to leave him alone. And so they was explaining on the porch, saying that next thing you know, She said, well, Max said I heard him about 3 different times tell her to leave him alone. He was laying down, trying to get some sleep, trying to sleep it off. And she said, next thing you know, we heard this rumbling, and he had her corner in the corner of the porch, baby. And it was just like catching a visual because I know what house they was talking about. Oh my gosh. Alicia, so you know my brother was like, I got so many questions, like so many real questions I want to ask about that. Like I never knew it because I was like, yeah. She said, girl, your daddy just used to have some weird ones. I said, yeah, I heard about the blind lady. And so we kind of laughed about that for a little bit because I knew the blind lady story. I had already known that one. And my other aunt got in on that one, but it was hilarious. And so then, so y'all know my uncle passed um about 3 years ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago between that time. So that's my daddy brother. So we were there for that one. So his daughter was sitting at the table next to me. So she stood up and she was like, I know daddy said they got you too. Come on over here. In heaven. You know. Okay, well, just so let me just okay. You would have been there for the food time. You are hilarious. Hey, Saya, how you doing? Hello. My daughter's hosting Christmas here. Thank God I was here. But yeah, now if they doing Christmas at whichever daughter, I'm probably gonna see if Imani will do it. At least say exes. Yolanda, hello. I just came dead. Yes, 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 yes. So that was a cute story. We sat there, we laughed, we had a good time. Cause it was so many, and so yeah, it was so funny because they were saying that the Emma girl couldn't say my dad's name right, and I always would call him Mock instead of Mac. And let me tell y'all something else. Do y'all know? I'm gonna talk about this whole funeral home debacle. The funeral home in Marietta, Georgia. I don't even know if I want to put it on the funeral home, but you be wanting to blame somebody for some shit. This coffee is so good. Let me see if I can get on Wi-Fi because I want to download me a movie. Are y'all still out there? Y'all be getting so quiet. Hold on, y'all. I'm dangling in the camera. We don't have on the right there. See how I just went through my purse and called myself straightening up? Now I got to take everything out to find something. That's why. That's what I be for. That's why I got to figure something else out. I don't know what I did with the hotel key. Say, oh yeah, it's still here. Okay, 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 okay. Okay. I didn't know your pause, but just listen to you talk about your father. I'm sure he was a good man and a great father, and he made a beautiful, lovely, caring daughter. God bless you and your family, Queen. Oh, thank you. So that was one of the things too. It was funny how, like, even one of my cousins when he stood up and spoke, when everybody's giving like their remarks and stuff, and he was just saying how he really like they were really that was poured into them as well. Like they're loving like very stern, but yeah, just being an amazing parent. So, um, yeah, my brothers talked about that. Y'all want me to read my little bitty speech that I gave? Because I just was like, I couldn't do too much talking because I also had to do the obituary. And, okay, hold on. I don't know why I pulled the key out. I just need it for the Wi-Fi thing. You want me to read my speech? Okay. So, is this the password? I went cancel. It doesn't tell me. Oh, here it is. Access code. It's my wrong number. Okay, hold on. Isn't that my room number? Yeah, that's my room number. I don't know. But, okay, y'all want me to read it? I'm up cooking breakfast for my guests leaving this morning. Okay, did you end up switching hotels? We did switch hotels from that first night. Yeah. Hold on and let me show you what happened to the hotel. Okay, so that first night, when they got here, that was Wednesday night. Um, what's it called? It's Candlewood Suites in Rocky Mount. Get somebody else to do it, y'all. Oh, it was nasty. Um, but then so Thursday night, so Thursday is when we checked out, right? And Thursday night, and here we go. This is what it's looking like over there. I don't know what was going on over there. If anybody in Rocky Mount know, but this is what was going on over there at the Candlewood, honey. And that's what it's called, Candlewood Suites. Yeah. Because then we were at the Speedway. Just read the speech and tell you, Lord, I might cry. Don't cry. Because this was cute, right? Let me get my Kleenex first. So I'm hoping I don't cry. So hold on. I'm going to read it. Let me tell y'all. I kept attempting to do my speech, right? And I never sit down and just write what I wanted to say. And, yeah, I didn't know what I wanted to say. And because there was so many things I wanted to say, and then so many things I'm like, did I say that shit? Da, 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 da. I'm an overthinker. And I never really had like a lot of quiet time. I still haven't had much quiet time with my mind. And so I sat and I wrote my little speech before, like while I was waiting for people to start arriving at the funeral. Okay. So I sat there and I did. And so what was funny though is when I started because my brothers they did theirs first and then I did mine. And I remember after listening to them I was gonna like add something. And I was like, no, because other people have amazing stories. They already knew who I am, who I was to him. But it was funny. So I got up there and, I welcomed everybody, I thanked everybody. And I was like, I'm Melissa. I'm the oldest daughter. I'm the oldest. I'm his only daughter. And I'm his favorite. And my brothers was like, yeah, she is. And it was funny, like other people out there was like, yeah, she is. But I'm the only girl. So that's why I'm like, that's the joke that I'm the favorite. But okay, so said I wasn't sure exactly what I wanted to say, but I would start by saying what Dad would say. So I said it in my daddy's voice and everything. So I was like, oh, thank y'all for coming out. I don't know what y'all want me to say today, but y'all enjoy yourselves. That was exactly the type of person that my dad was. Of course, he would stand up here and probably have a story to tell about each one of you. And I guarantee you that he would tell it in a way that would definitely make you laugh. There's so many memories that I created with him over the 46 years of my life. I definitely know that I was loved. He knew I loved him. The memory of him telling me daily with so much conviction, I love you, Melissa, always hold a place in my daily walk. He was my hero and my favorite guy in the whole world. I love you, man. And that was it. That's all I said. I don't think I needed to say much else because I had to read the obituary. So, but that was my thing. Yeah, that was a lot of police. Yeah. But yeah. And that was something like, I don't know. And that's the thing that stands out the most to me. Like, out of all the memories that I have, I think the one that will matter the most is um, how he told me, his tone, and how he told me daily that he loved me. Yeah. Because he'll say, like fixing the remote control. And he was like, I tried to do that. I don't know what happened. And I was telling y'all that I told him that I was a superhero, that I had special powers. Because he'll say, thank you, Melissa. I appreciate that. And I know he appreciated everything. But it was, just that and how he tell me that he loved me. And I was just like, you know what? Yeah. I don't think I would ever experience that type of love again in my life. You know what I mean? So all I have is that memory of that. But yeah, that was my speech. And that's all I said. Hey, Cookie, what you need? Yeah, I hope y'all didn't cry. Yeah, my speech was very short. Very short. Because that's what I'm going to hold on to. How he'll say that, he'll say, he said, thank you, Melissa. I appreciate that. That's how he said. And it was so funny that my sister-in-law, I think this was the first time she's been around that much of the North Carolina family, like my dad's family. So, see, my mom's North Carolina family, they're not from North Carolina. My dad's family is North Carolina, okay? And it was so funny. They was joking. There was my security and my sister-in-law was saying they needed subtitles for some of my aunts and uncles talking. It was just the funniest thing. But I'm so used to it that I understand what they're saying. But I don't think about it. It's like you would think that because they talk country that they talk slow, but they don't. They talk fast in country, so yeah. It's funny though because I know what they're saying. Short and sweet, yes. I'm gonna tell you, I know that shit is gonna hit me when I get home, be home by myself. I know it is, but I'm glad I stayed. I'm glad I did. I really, really needed it. Um, Deja needs me at home, so I'm gonna miss going to my grandparents' grave today. So we got to get on the road here shortly, and hold on. Let me say me. Now you know it was really short and sweet. Hey, you ready? Okay. Okay, because I was just I need to get that box, but did I leave it there? I think I did. I do. I think I put them back down though. All right, but I'm waiting on you to help me carry. All right. Now you know the tears are flowing with everyone in this live stream. You are hilarious. Let me say me. Oh no, I didn't mean to though. Yeah, if I had to, I probably would read the obituary. I don't think I could read the poem to y'all. I can't read the poem. Now the poem is what was taking me out, but security came up to help me read though the poem. But I was a G. And then people like take your time. Don't do that. Don't say that. Don't say anything. Let me act like y'all not here. But no, people's like take your time. Take your time. I'm like, no, we ain't pay for that much time now. No, we had a great time. I drank the Pinnacle, y'all. I recorded it. I'm gonna share it. I think I'm only gonna put it on members, but I drank the Pinnacle. It kinda grossed me out, like knowing. So it's like I got my glass, and it was really throwing me out. Look, and my cousin, here she go, trying to get the camera. Wait. Hold on, let me see. And everybody's like, we don't want no Pinnacle. Because they said that my daddy used to drink some kind of liquor with a dragon on there. What kind of liquor is that, y'all? Hold on, let me see. They were still getting shot cups. Hold on. I know that she did not try to pick her up. Lord have mercy. I know Miss Bad Hip. I ain't trying to pick nobody up. Hold on. Hold on. So Travis came to save the day with the because nobody could reach the other cups. So hold on. I'm trying to wait until we get ready to pour. Because I think, because nobody wanted to drink that. Oh, there they go. They got the bottle out. Because Camille keep trying to tell them, like, look, this is what we got to drink. Hold on. And it was some people cheating. It was some other vodka back there. But I'm telling you, I did not want to take this vodka for real. Okay. Here they go. There's my shot. And I was like, oh no, that wasn't mine. That was my auntie's shot. My shot is there. See how they poured it up. I haven't watched this video. camera. I was like, I'm not on live. So anyway, I love House of Kid is there to support you and the family. Yeah, so this is the thing. I was there I was there for security when when his mom passed. But that wasn't the reason why he was here, of course not. But he had a very special relationship with my dad. When I was traveling back and forth, um, when I first moved, he helped with that for a good little while, and then I guess like for him, life was life, and so that's when Imani in L.A. But Imani in L.A. were always so pretty much my team when I was in Atlanta and Dad was still in Valdosta. My team that helped was Imani, L.A., and security. Okay, that was the team, and that was part of my Valdosta village for seeing about Dad while I was gone. So like that's why he was saying like, dang, like I wish I knew about this story about the little person before Mr. Mack left, because I want to hear the whole story, because they have their own relationship, and they talk about me and stuff, talk about stuff I don't talk about with him. But yeah, they have their own special relationship. So usually when I go home, or like when I tell y'all like, oh, somebody met me, when I'm trying to get Dad, this before we was changing Dad's doctors to Atlanta. So going back and forth to Valdosta, sometime it would be security that would meet us halfway, and he'll stay at security's house, and he'll get him to Dad's appointment, and then I go get Dad and pick him up. Or like if I gotta run errands when I'm in Valdosta, Dad sits at the barbershop with security. So, you know, it's part of my village. It's part of the story. Alicia, girl, I took it down so fast because I didn't get a whole shot anyway. Yeah, that's just like, I'm gonna upload it so y'all can see it. Okay, but my shot was so little. Wait, let me see. I'll show y'all mine. See how small? Wait, I don't know. Wait. You see how little was in that cup? I think I'm gonna pick it up and show it in a little bit. Oh dang, I picked it up, but y'all see how much is in it. That's all. I was like, look, I'm gonna stick to the program. And then I do have that one cousin that when she get to drinking, she's very emotional. And baby, she went to walking around hugging on me so much. I love Mac. We was like, okay. So then we was like, okay, she aired it now, cutting up. And so then my cousin like, yeah, it's time to go home. Yes, a mini shot. So I can't even tell you because I threw it back so fast and drink some cranberry juice behind it. Because in my mind, y'all, I told y'all about the Pinnacle thing, right? Like I feel like Pinnacle took Dusty out. And I feel like Pinnacle took my dad out. But so after Dusty passed, yeah, after he passed, hell no. He had a ball of Pinnacle too. But same size. His wasn't full though. But yeah, after that I was like, in my mind, I was like, I don't think I could ever in my life. Like it just brings so many bad memories for me. Yep. So that's one reason I don't drink Pinnacle. But I'm gonna get my butt up off of here. I did want to talk about this Ray J and Princess debacle. I don't care who don't agree with me, but Princess was dead to the wrong as well. But we gonna talk about it. Toxic people. Toxic people. And all I'm thinking is, oh, do they have a show coming out soon? Because I'm gonna tell you, if y'all pay attention to these reality show people, it's always something wild that happens, especially with Mr. Crash Out Ray J himself. Something always pops off right before a new season or something coming out. It's always one. He is over emotional. One of my nieces like, really? It's hilarious. Is this somebody actually playing a saxophone in here? That's what it sounded like. Yeah, okay, this is what I want to say. So she pulled this little fiasco. Okay, first of all, this man has every right. So everybody want to make it seem like, and maybe I'm wrong, so y'all correct me. He's in his own home. If he has the right to carry, he has the right to use it in his home. You know, if he feels unsafe. There are plenty of people that have GUNs in their home and have children. It was on him. Like, he made a statement like, look, like, whoever this is trying to get in here, like, they gonna get wet up. But, so, and the thing about it is, y'all pay attention now. The issue is that, oh, well, the children were around. Think about it. If Princess felt so, if it was so unsafe, Princess brought the child around Ray J with the GUN. You get what I'm saying? To come because she knew he was live. So what I'm going to do is get my child, put my child on my hip, and then go stand in front of a man that I feel so unsafe around. And my children are in harm's way, but I'm going to go put them in harm's way even more right in front of the GUN. And then I'm going to say all kind of bad things about their father in front of them. You get what I'm saying? It's like and if you knew that he was a very unsafe person in the first place, why the fuck you got them kids over there anyway? And then you was over there to be a family. That's what she say, right? She agreed to do Thanksgiving over there, woo, as a family. So, and then she brought up, and then this was like, she just still in her feels. She said, well, okay, and what y'all gotta understand is she called him a woman abuser. She didn't say that he did it to her that day. No, y'all gotta pay attention. So y'all gotta listen to, go watch her side too. That's what's like some of the stuff she was saying. It was like, oh, you kind of contradicting yourself. But that's what's like not saying that like nobody was wrong, but she has a part in this as well. She ain't squeaky clean in this shit. So then she brought up talking about, well, my children. So the children are in harm's way because the children found the daddy naked in the bed with a woman. Y'all don't live together. Are they not technically together, right? They're just co-parenting. He can be with another woman. Now what y'all got to do is work on telling boundaries with them children then. Okay? He used to lay in the bed naked with her. You get what I'm saying? Mom and dad are going to move on. It's going to be other people. I'm quite certain she doing her own thing too. Ray J was filming. Hey, Kenneth, how you doing? She know how Ray J is and why she keep bringing kids into that film. It's crazy. That's what I'm saying. So if you feel like you were so in harm's way, let me tell y'all something. This is what I don't play about, okay? Y'all don't have to agree with me about this whole Ray J and Princess situation, but what I don't play about, whatever your issue, your personal issues are with the other parent, right? The children don't have to know that. You get what I'm saying? That argument should not have happened in front of the children. Ray was doing his thing. She went and got the kids up. Sleep. I'm getting my kids out of here. You're a woman abuse. You gonna say all that in front of them kids? That baby didn't need to hear that. But that baby trying to hold their ears with all this hollering and stuff going on. And she looked like she was two sheets in the wind too. Didn't need to be going. Baby, yeah, true enough. She was like, whatever. Her cousin, somebody's husband came to pick her up or whatever. And enable these foolish and use the kids to be around him. Listen, hold on. I gotta get up off of here because I gotta get on the road. Hold on. Let's go to Princess. Hold on. Listen real quick. I hope it's still here. Yeah, here we go. It's probably not gonna play because I don't know why my Wi-Fi ain't working.
I want to say, I've been doing a really great job at protecting my peace and staying off of social media and just going to work, taking care of my kids, minding my business. I love my kids, and I would never do anything to put them in danger, including leaving them with a man who's waving a gun around. I would never do anything to put my kids' lives in danger. I'm the best mother, and I do it alone. I take my kids to school alone. I go to parent-teacher conferences alone. I put them to bed alone, while you're out here running around the world terrorizing women and abusing men.
See, she didn't say her. Okay.
What I'm not about to do is let you deflect and not take accountability for your actions, for pulling a gun out on me and my cousin's husband because I was trying to take my kids. I agreed to come over there and cook for Thanksgiving because I wanted you to be around your kids with me present, because the last time I left them with you, they found you naked in a bed with a woman. And when I tried to ask you about it, you told me to fuck myself and that I don't run shit over there.
And don't.
So take accountability, Ray. Do better. Check yourself into rehab because you're more than drunk. Mother, since the day my kids were born, I've been the best mother. Take that because I am. Everything I do for my kids, including being around you when I don't want to or have to. It's crazy. I'm going to continue to pray for you and pray that you get the help that you need. Because waving a gun around and leaving guns everywhere around your house is not okay. I did nothing to you to deserve that. My cousin's husband didn't do anything to deserve that.
She really want to keep clearing the air about who this man was. She's a real drama queen for sure. Hey, Belle College gonna feel like she don't want to move on because why she keep anytime? You the best mother, but that's the thing. It's so the home is so dangerous, but yet that's where you decided you wanted to do Thanksgiving dinner. She probably found out about that naked woman while they was still there. I mean, for Thanksgiving. Yeah, she probably found out about it then and probably tried to check him because y'all know she good for running up and getting pushed in the water. And that wasn't right, but y'all know that was an accident. But anywho, girl, knock it off. It's like, oh, let me hurry up and come make a statement because I got to make myself look like. She talking about some accountability. You take accountability as well, princess. Yes. But y'all, I'm getting ready to get up off of here. So I can go pack up my car because I was, I don't know. Let me tell y'all something. I have gotten so accustomed to traveling by myself. It is driving me bananas that I can't get people to move on one accord. It's driving me bananas. It really, really is. It's driving me bananas. If I say, like, I'm one of these people, I want to be on 10 by 10. Y'all know what I'm talking about? I want to be on 10 by 10. Yeah. Who got the wild faces? That must be somebody that's blocked and they can't do the sad face or thumbs down. Y'all, get you a cup of coffee. It is Saturday. I'm gonna lay in my bed and rub my feet together. Tomorrow. I hope everybody is gone from my house by tonight. Tomorrow, I want to be rubbing my feet together. Oh my goodness. There's so much stuff I got to do in my house, but I'm not going to worry about it. But I want to ask y'all, make sure if you pray to the same God that I pray to, make sure you get a special prayer for us while we are on the road traveling today to and fro. Yeah, so y'all have a great day. Thank you for my floating heart. I'm in Charlotte. Come see about me, but I can't come see about you now. I'm gonna rest tomorrow. I wrote this entire break. Yeah, so y'all have a good one. Thank you guys for having coffee with me this morning. Thank you for being on this journey called life with me. I enjoy you guys. And until next time. Oh, wait. Do we have a scripture? Wait. I did read the scripture. So, I think 2 people sent me the scripture. I could not remember. I want to give a shout out. I cannot remember the other person. Somebody sent it in my DMs. But it was John chapter 5. Hold on. John chapter 5, verse. The scripture that was sent was, I think it was like 28, 29. But I read, wait. I'm going to make sure I get this right. Hold on. The scripture that I read before I did my, hold on. Before I did my speech. Okay. So it was John chapter 5. So thanks to Lady Mail, and it was another subscriber that sent me this same scripture. I think they sent John 5 because I had it written down as 5, 28, and 29. But I read John chapter 5, verse 25 through 30. And then, and I'm going to read it. I'll read it for y'all. Right, like, I'll read it. And then I got to get up off here. John 5, 25 through 30. Okay. And I read the King James Version. So it says, I thought that was my cousin. I was like, girl, catch you later, queen. Okay, right. You're very welcome, thanks. Okay, so this is my, the scripture that I read yesterday was John chapter 5, verse 25 through, this popped up at 25 through 30. It says, verily, verily, I say unto you, the hour is coming, and now is, when the dead shall hear the voice of the Son of God, and they that hear shall live. For as the Father hath life in himself, so hath he given to the Son to have life in himself, and hath given him authority to execute judgment also, because he is the Son of Man. Marvel not at this, for the hour is coming, in the which all that are in the grave shall hear his voice, and shall come forth, that they have done good unto the resurrection of life, and they that have done evil unto the resurrection of damnation. I can of mine own self do nothing. As I hear, I judge, and my judgment is just, because I seek not mine own will, but the will of the Father which hath sent me. Boom. So that was the scripture, the passage that I did yesterday. So that was our scripture for today. Y'all have a great day. Be great in it, and I'll see y'all later on today.